In today's video, we will be discussing 5 correction officer interview questions. But before we do that, just a quick disclaimer. These questions are not guaranteed to be asked at your interview. I've pulled all of today's questions and answers from our website where I've hired almost 100 different professional interviewers with various backgrounds to create all of our content. So in this video, we will dive into what I believe are our 5 best correction officer interview questions with answer examples. Let's get started. Question number 1. Tell me about an experience where you successfully used de-escalation techniques in preventing a physical altercation. The interviewer would like to know more about your de-escalation techniques and your confidence when it comes to implementing them. Give an example of a time when you led a de-escalation and how it was successful. Keep your answer brief, but be sure to display that you are comfortable conducting this type of initiative. Here is an answer example from our website. I have a few techniques at hand when it comes to de-escalating conflict. My current place of employment implemented an 8-step process that I follow. Listen, acknowledge, agree, apologize, clarification, choices plus consequences, sequence questions, and suggestibility. This is a method that I am well versed in and able to train as well. Question number 2. Do you have a role model or mentor? Having a mentor or role model shows the interviewer that you are open to gaining personal and professional growth. If you do not have a mentor, be prepared to discuss who you would choose as a mentor if you could. One of the most significant role models I have was my supervisor in the state facility which I was first hired. He took me under his wing and taught me best practices that I still implement. He did not bring an ego to work and treated the inmates with empathy and respect as much as possible. I still implement the methods he taught me. Question 3. How do you get along with other correction officers? The interviewer wants to gauge if you can maintain healthy relationships in the workplace. Think about what you enjoyed about some of your past relationships with your coworkers. Highlight key characteristics that you have, like excellent communication, sense of humor, and support, which all help you build great relationships with coworkers. I get along great with my fellow officers. I try to maintain a positive attitude and be supportive. I always try to offer assistance to someone who is being overwhelmed, or if I am taking time to listen to someone who is having a bad day. All of these qualities I believe helps me build great relationships with my coworkers. Question 4. Corrections is ever changing. We seek to hire individuals with a keen interest in this industry. How do you stay up to date on law enforcement related current events? The interviewer would like to confirm that you have a real interest in becoming a corrections officer. Perhaps you read law-related books, follow particular journals, or subscribe to a blog related to law enforcement. Briefly share with the interviewer how you stay up to date on current events related to corrections or the prison system. I am always interested in learning more about corrections and the changes that are taking place. It's truly fascinating how the law can change, and I like reading up on different case studies. Most frequently, I read the police journal. There are also a couple of blogs that I follow, including Brian Kane's Just a Cop. Question 5. What would you do if an officer next to you was engaged in a physical fight with an inmate? The interviewer would like to know that you understand what to do when you see an officer engaged in a physical altercation. Answer this according to the way that you have been trained. Refer to your training manual and corporate policies and recite those if possible. According to my current employment policy, in the event of a physical altercation between an inmate and another officer, I am trained to call code black, ensure all inmates are out of harm's way, and then assist. I hope these questions and answer examples have helped you prepare. If you would like more practice, visit our website below and get 25 more correction officer interview questions.